Got no lotion, but I got my spit. Scratchy to like my ashiness off my elbow. I
Get that white off your knees. Go get some Vaseline, please. You ashy.
Knees and elbows. Hands and knees, oh, hands and knees, hey, hands and knees.
Heels and elbows. We should seriously record an album.
Honestly.
And then here's the music video. Excuse me, we could be the new Destiny's Child.
We're not even in focus.
Let's all just shoot a video from under the chin.
Nah.
Hi guys.
Hey guys, welcome to the second installment of our series. We are so glad to have you joining us again. Excuse the time difference, it's just, we're trying to get into our flow, into the rhythm of the whole thing. And today's topic is going to be about finding your style as a creative. I would say, firstly, on finding your style, I think it takes experience. For myself, I think I'm only understanding my editing skill now. In terms of photograph style, I don't think I really know. Like, some people be like, I only shoot celebs. Yeah. Or I only shoot maternity women, or I only shoot models. I think I'm still trying to understand what that is for me.
Is that a style though?
It is. I mean, if you think of someone
what you prefer.
Yeah, your style is what you prefer.
Because I would think that you have a specific style in the way that you photograph.
Yeah, or edit-wise. I feel like your editing style is different from the next person.
I think it's only now that I'm understanding that though. I thought that I don't know. I don't know how to explain. Editing wise, I understand my style. In terms of what to shoot, as Cindy versus Cindy, the one who's hired to do headshots at corporate events or this, that. Like, who am I in that realm?
I feel like in terms of the way that your photographs are put out or edited in some way, that would deem as a style for me. Yeah. Regardless of you doing corporate or stuff, the way that your final product is produced is how your style would be.
I'm also saying the same thing, but then also fitting into the different categories, because even if you try maternity, you're going to go in with experience, or when you go into corporate, you're going to go in with your own experience. So I think that experience that you're going in with, that's kind of your style, the way that you tell the story through the photograph.
I think maybe what I'm saying is because there's formats already set up explaining how the style for that particular job would look like.
Okay.
Like if you're doing headshots, it's usually headshot, bright colored, that.
Oh, they actually tell you that?
Not tell you, but that's the understood. Okay. That's like the unspoken language of the whole thing.
Do you feel like there's a separation between the jobs that you have to do, where you have to release not necessarily your ego, but your own personal style of saying that this was done by Cindy Leah, or would you have to find yourself infusing it with whatever's required, or could you separate yourself from it and be like, you know what, this is what they want, this is what I'm going to give them, and
I think that's what I'm trying to understand. Because before, when I did that, when I incorporated my own style and what someone else wanted, they didn't like it. They'd be like, I didn't ask you to shoot it like that. I didn't ask you to edit it like that. So I think you start going into conflict, like, okay, so then what is my style? Am I doing it because I'm trying to please someone else, or is it because this is what I think looks good and you hired me for that reason?
For example, illustration has each person has a distinct way of illustrating, whereas photography, it's just shots,
it is.
It's just photos. So it's very hard to fuse in what a corporate company wants and what infusing
your own style is. Exactly.
I get what you mean.
Yeah. I'm still trying to figure, and also I think it comes with age as well. Because what I thought my style was when I was 16 versus now is very different. Right? I mean, with you guys, what do you think? With how you illustrate and everything?
Crazy
definitely.
Huge difference. But I think that also as a creative, to not only just to keep current, but also to be able to find newness in your creativity, you constantly have to update your style, either by like changing it a little bit or trying something completely different just to check like who am I in this setting.
It's hard.
Finding
yourself in general is hard.
Finding yourself in general is hard, and then once you think you've landed, you think that that's it, but that really isn't. The important thing is to keep growing and keep changing.
Also, just saying that I'm sure about this and I trust myself. That's a scary thing. I don't think we realize that we do to ourselves constantly.
True.
It's almost unspoken. Like you just say, okay, it's a project, I can do it, but you don't realize just how big of a thing that is compared to how other people would react to something like that.
It's I feel like your style also infuses parts of your character, and I think those are the core parts of your style that you'd want to keep consistent, even though you have to keep evolving and changing. Like you can see that, oh no, there's still hard work here, or oh no, this person still pays attention to detail, or you know, those core characteristics of a person's style. And I think that runs through every medium.
I feel like your illustrations has evolved. Like
it's really has.
But like I've seen when you started doing digital and you used to do like a lot of fine like lines within your fine lining, but now it's more so like you're very confident in your line work more. So, do you know what I mean?
Okay.
And it's more cleaner. Not that it was cleaner.
No, it was
before,
dirty.
but
it was dirty. No, I remember.
But you know,
but that's
we're
the
learning.
growth, though. That's the growth.
So I definitely feel like you've grown as well in your. Like I can see the vast difference between you were here and now you are here.
No, and I see the same as that.
And it's consistent, bruh. That's what I like about your work, you know. It's like consistent. You can see this is his work, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Can I say that, like, for me, it's been like a struggle. I feel like, I don't know if I'm still happy. I'm happy with the style in which I create my work in terms of illustration. Like, because I'm very indecisive personally, so it's constant thing of like, am I really happy? Because I really want to try do illustration very simple, you know, but then I'm like, I always try to put like more detail and just like, bro, how do I make this simplified, but I want to add more? So it's a constant thing of trying to figure out how I evolve my style. But I'm also, I don't know if I'm really happy with my style.
No, but dude,
at the time that I am at
your style has evolved.
I really like, especially the recent one where she did a self-portrait. I'll tag it in so you guys can see it. Because it was amazing.
But I feel like maybe it's also basing off of other people's illustration style, where you're like, okay, maybe I could do more, or maybe because this takes longer, I should be doing more. For example, childlike drawings. They've got so much character in them, very simple, you know, and I like the essence of that, you know, when I see somebody else draw something. Then when I try, it's like, you're now figuring out like putting more detail, and then it's no more,
from that,
you know what I mean?
But I think one of your many talents is being able to capture a feeling into your art.
And you like that because of
no, that's the thing. I wanted to explain that this is honest. Like whenever I look at your art, I'm moved. Like you know that when you look at something and you're like,
it's a reaction to
that reaction. Not that's just nice. It's just like like you have to stop and pause.
I get that. It's one of those that make you think. I mean, I think one of your pieces, it had bigger girls.
Yes,
I love that. And the fact, so I mean, even though it was an illustration of them, it was also just looking at their reactions in their faces as well. They looked very comfortable, very confident. So you naturally just felt happy looking at them, looking at themselves like that type of thing. I think that's what she's trying to say.
Yeah. So do you think it's valid for me to feel that I'm not necessarily happy with the style that I have at this point in time?
Yes, because if you're a true artist, then you're never satisfied. It's challenging, and it's like there's a whole bunch of influences that can steer the direction of your style.
Like school. I was actually going to ask, you feel like there's some textbook elements that are forced on you because you've done it for so many years?
Yep.
Okay.
Especially in school.
In school, that's
I won't name names, but
Like they try and like apply an academic setup to a creative process, which is a difficult thing to do because you have to get marks
you kind
out
of have to flow through it. You can't tell someone how to do something. But like with art, I think you're allowed to flow into the different emotions and phases you're within.
Yeah, because people focus too heavily on aesthetics when there's so many more elements to art. Like it's
simple.
It's the feelings, it's the emotions, it's the process, it's many other ways.
That decision to apply what you have and what you feel, and also the years of experience onto that piece of paper and be like, okay, I'm gonna do it.
Exactly. And trying to stand out is such a difficult thing, especially when especially in the design realm where we're taught to follow trends because trends are the standard and the aesthetic standard.
I struggle with that with photography, especially because I recently just kind of had a word vomit on my Instagram recently, just in the sense of how photography and essay right now is popping is because you're shooting celebs.
Oh yes.
Or that you are shooting naked girls, or that there's certain things you have to do that will make sure you're, I don't want to say fame, but that people will notice you and want to work with you.
Yes.
But it's like not every photographer thinks like that, and I think that's why I'm struggling with my style, because it's just like, okay, but that's what's putting out. Whenever I put whatever I want to put out, it's so few people who would really vibe with it. So then, does it really go deeper into feeling like you're enough? Your idea, your style, your aesthetic is enough.
Do you think it's a sense of belonging, wanting to belong?
I think so because, before I wanted to belong so bad, I did whatever I did. I tried to reach out to these photographers who were doing all this so that I could be in the clan. But then I realized they don't want me there, so why am I forcing myself to be within it? So it's now moving away. I think recently I'm moving away from that. I'm just like, okay, what's next?
Yeah.
Maybe even create your own thing, dude.
Yeah.
Create your own vibe where people, you'll find that people even steal your shit, and don't even credit you based on what you've created yourself. So I feel like just vibe of do you, dude, and what's that saying? What's for you will come to you when it's meant for you. Do you know what I mean?
I get that.
So if it's meant for you and you're being authentic to yourself, bruh,
then you don't have to worry about them haters. But regardless, like when you're forging your own path, you can't walk your own path comparing yourself to others. When you're really alone in your path, it's like the only person you have to compare to yourself is you.
Bro. That's the thing. Yeah, because it starts to affect your money because you're not doing what everyone else is doing and they don't want to be the different one with you.
Yeah.
Okay, I've always envied the photographer's eye, but you've got it. Like a lot of people don't have it, and a lot of people just have like the cushions of financial freedom and all
access and family.
Regardless of that, you manage to showcase the eye that you have and showcase the power in black women in your art. If you headstrong in the fact that no, dude, these are the kind of jobs that I want to attract to myself. Eventually, it might take a long time, but eventually, like, it will start to appear and you'll be like, holy crap. Because at first, when I started illustrating, I thought I had to be all these things. I had to be a graphic designer. I had to try my hand at animation and all these things, which is good for your experience. But then I learned what I didn't like, and then
for sure, I
started to focus on like, no, dude, I want to make like comic books. I want to make children's books. And for long, I didn't get jobs like that until recently.
Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and check out her Instagram and all that she has going on. This beautiful being here, and check out this beautiful being here. This is Z Zulu at Zulu, and her illustrations and why we are all amazing. And also me, Zinke Fields, aka Z Fields. And these are the lovely, beautiful people that I love so much. Okay, bye.
Let's grub now.